was about 11 years ago. A friend of mine asked if I wanted to feed some dogs with her at the tip in the other location about 2 miles that way. I said yes, and it formed from there. The dogs stole my heart. They stole everything, but I'm still working.
Well, I've been an animal lover all my life, and since moving to Cyprus, I wanted to do more to help the animals when I saw the street dogs and everything. And FARC were doing an open day for volunteers. Since then, I've been coming ever since, and that was years ago now. My passion is dogs, helping them find a home, build a new life, seeing them progress from nothing to everything, basically.
Isırılma şeyimiz çok oldu. Ki ben ısırıldım. Diğer personel arkadaşlarımıza da ısırılan oldu. Ama bu işi severek yapmazsan yapamazsın zaten. Pes etmen gerekir.
Sometimes it can be hectic, sometimes it can be, more quiet. But typical days, taking pictures, walking the dogs, giving treats, and mostly giving them love. That's the most important thing. Each dog has got their own story. Some were found on the streets, a lot of mummy dogs here that were found on the streets that gave birth. They're currently being looked after here. So, yeah, they've all got their own stories. Mostly sad, but we can only do what we can to help and make their lives better.
We've had quite a few dogs here that Sarah's brought home from various places that we've helped to get well, train a little bit, and then send them to England. We've had dogs adopted to Spain, France, England, Germany, Belgium, and even New Zealand. So it's been a good success story for the dogs, rather than living here.
She's changed my life for the better. She's changed it in every possible way you could think or dream of. When I'm sad, she comes and she gives me a cuddle like she is here. When I'm in a funny mood, she jumps around, she plays. She's always there to keep me occupied, to keep me active, always to keep me on the go.
And Luby, she brought home as a little tiny puppy that was maybe this big, a little fluff ball. And we had her in the house in a cage overnight. And I used to get up at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock to feed her with a syringe with medicine and puppy milk, take her out in the garden for a walk so that she could do her toilet and whatever. And she took to me. And she's been a lovely companion ever since.
Luby, again, from the shelter. Before the shelter was finished, we just had the makeshift one as you drive up on the left side, and the office was just brick walls. And I went in one room and I heard some crying. I thought, who's been dumping dogs again? Because back then we didn't have security. And I walked in the room and there's 4 sisters all looking like Luby. And I thought, oh, okay, so I started treating them for parvovirus, which is puppy virus. Once they have it, it's really hard to get rid of it unless they're out of that environment. Unfortunately, the next day when I went, one of Luby's sisters had died. The next day I went, another one had died. And on the 3rd day, I thought, take them down, put them into the vet so they stay in the vets overnight to be treated properly that way. Unfortunately, Luby was the last one in. And my friend brought her down later in the evening after going to the vets, and she was on drips, she was on the big donkey syringes with all the medicine and everything in there.
There were another 3 dogs there, in a different area on the beach at Silver Beach. Ufu, Lena and Foxy. Unfortunately, another pack of dogs, which were big dogs, moved into the area because there was food and water left for them, so they wanted that territory. They then moved further down the beach to Silver Beach, where Lena and Foxy and Ufu were, and they fought with them. Foxy's back was badly hurt. The wound was about this big, where they'd just bitten her back and ripped the fur off her. Took her to the vet, got her wounds dressed. We brought her home, and then the next day when I went down to feed Ufu and Lena, Lena was very submissive, but they'd bitten her stomach and inside her thigh. She was bleeding, so we took her to the vets. We got her well, we brought her home.
There is a lot of issues with Luby, obviously being dumped at a shelter, parvovirus, but now, you know, from the lack of mum's milk, she has osteoporosis, her left leg is sore when you take her out for a walk. Even if she just walks slowly, she's still limping. So she's now on palliative care, which means she's not going to get any better. We can't do anything about it, and she's on pain meds when we know she's in pain. So, but she's nearly 10 years old. So, ain't you, darling? Wrong way.
Come on then, get up now. Oh, they're bad legs. Come on then, down now. Come on, down.
It has been said that this is one of the best shelters on both sides of the island, but I want to set up a system where all dogs can be prepared to travel to wherever in the world, and also locals as well. And also to make neutering programmes available for everybody, so that if they want to get a dog but they can't afford to actually neuter the animal because it's quite expensive now, then we could try and come in as help as a charity and get those done. Therefore, less street dogs and animals on the streets, which is better for us and better for them. We have open days where children or the university students come like yourselves to come and do projects, which we're always wanting to do them because it spreads more awareness for the dogs.
As you know, social media is a big part in everything these days, so worldwide. So coming and spreading awareness, people will see, they can share stories, donate if they want to, maybe even foster like I have done if you can't home. It really does help and makes a difference to the lives of the dogs. As you can see, there's hundreds of dogs here just waiting to be homed. Here we go. A little celebrity here as well.
Mama bağışı genelde biz kabul ediyoruz ya da ilaç olabilir, ilaç tarzı, antibiyotik tarzı şeyler. Ya da kış geldi, bebeklerimiz var, evlerinde kullanmadıkları eski battaniye olur, çarşaf olur, o tarz şeyler.
A lot of people say, I can't go to the shelter, it's too hard. But how do you think these dogs feel being in these cages day in, day out? So yes, it is hard, but I come to spread awareness.
The more awareness we get, the more dogs we rehome.